Two-faced. Harry joins Google to boost up his website despite fiercely attacking tech giant before. Prince Harry today welcomed Google into his Travelist sustainable travel initiative in a move that will raise eyebrows given his vocal criticism of big tech. The Duke of Sussex has previously slammed US technology giants as incredibly powerful and consolidated gatekeepers and criticized disinformation being spread on social media about issues like climate change. Travelist said partnering with Google, which also owns video sharing site YouTube, was a significant step forward as it praised the firm for its commitment to helping consumers make more sustainable travel choices. Google will help Travelist promote sustainable travel, including green transport options and destinations that are designed to have a lower impact on the environment. Following the storming of the U.S. Capitol in January, Harry criticized social media companies for their hands-off towards disinformation. YouTube itself has repeatedly come in for direct criticism from researchers for hosting falsehoods. Harry told Harper's Bazaar in January, "It is widely acknowledged that social media played a role in the genocide in Myanmar and was used as a vehicle to incite violence against the Rohingya people, which is a human rights issue. And in Brazil, social media provided a conduit for misinformation which ultimately brought destruction to the Amazon, which is an environmental and global health issue. In a way, taking a predominantly hands-off approach to problems for so long is itself an exercise in power." In January last year, US non-profit Avaz found that YouTube's algorithm was promoting videos refuting the reality of man-made climate change. Many of these videos were accompanied by adverts, meaning the site was effectively monetizing global warming denialism, the report said. YouTube was also among the platforms blamed for spreading false claims of fraud prior to the US election. It attracted similar criticism during the 2020 elections in Myanmar after videos spread on the platform claiming election interference. YouTube was slammed for its light touch approach and only appeared to block false election claims that people complained about, or if the material otherwise violated its broader guidelines on hate speech and harassment, researchers said. When it comes to hate speech and disinformation in Myanmar, YouTube is the new frontier, said Victoire Rio, an advisor at a civil society group studying social media, said at the time. YouTube did not respond to those criticisms but said it consistently enforced its guidelines and had deleted more than 1.8 million channels for policy violations in the third quarter of 2020, including more than 54,000 for hate speech. Kate Brandt, Chief Sustainability Officer at Google, said after today's announcement, "Addressing the challenge of climate change requires us to find solutions at scale, and this is especially true when it comes to travel and tourism. By working with Travelist and our industry partners, we aim to build tools and technology that enable travelers and businesses around the world to prioritize sustainability." Mail Online has contacted Google for comment about its approach to misinformation. This is not the first time Harry has found himself working with Silicon Valley giants. 2 years ago, he gave a barefoot speech at a secretive Google Camp climate change conference in Italy in front of an A-list crowd who flew in on 114 private jets, according to reports at the time. The Duke of Sussex was said to have given a passionate speech about saving the planet while being watched by Naomi Campbell and Leonardo DiCaprio, among other celebrities and power brokers. Travelist's stated mission is to make the tourism industry more sustainable, make it easier for travelers to make eco-friendly choices. It has brought together some of the biggest operators in the travel industry, including Visa, Booking.com and Skyscanner, to help tourists pick low-carbon options more easily and chose destinations that will have more benefit to local communities. Harry, reporting the boy's words, said, "Because of your country, my country's coral reef is dying." Last year it emerged Travelist altered the wording of its website to reflect the step back that Prince Harry took from royal life, replacing the Travelist is led by HRH the Duke of Sussex on its homepage with simply led by the Duke of Sussex.